Hi, Xiomayra. This is your private love and relationship reading. And what you see burning in the background is sage. I just cleansed the cards before I pulled the messages for you. And I also just lit some sage because you had a lot of negative energy around your reading. Okay, and when I say negative energy, I don't mean that it's something that's going to go bad or something that's going wrong. It's just that I saw that, you know, you're going through something and you're not feeling good about it and you're sort of confused. Okay, so that's the energy that I was getting from your reading. Okay, so you had quite a few jumping cards. You had 2 jumping message cards, and jumping cards are when I shuffle the deck, okay, to ask Spirit the questions for your love life, and the cards fall out of the deck. So that's what jumping cards are. Now you had 2 jumping cards for your message cards, and then you had 3 for your tarot cards. So we'll get into your message cards first, and then we'll get into your reading and see what other cards jumped for you. Okay, so the first card that jumped for you was pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so there's something that you see within your relationship with Mike that is telling you the truth. Okay, you may not want to see it for what it is, or maybe you do, and maybe you're just thinking like, well, I shouldn't think the worst because I really don't know what's going on. Well, this card is telling you, pay attention. The signs are cautioning you. The signs are there. Whatever those signs are telling you, then whatever you're thinking and feeling in your gut, that's exactly what's going on here. So don't ignore what you're feeling is what this card is telling you, because don't side guess yourself or think that, you know, what you're feeling is not valid. Okay. The next card that I have for you that jumped was deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay. Whenever you get this card, do you see this card? Let me just put the light on it a little bit. 2 people have a mask on in this card. Okay. I'm feeling like this is Mike. This is China. I don't know if China has a child or not, but I'm feeling like this is Mike, this is China, and this is you. Okay. You're behind his back because you're being left out of the loop of what's actually happening here. But if you look at this situation, both of them have a mask on. So both of them are lying about something. Both of them are being deceitful about something. Okay. And we'll get into it later on when we get into your reading, but they're not being truthful. Okay. So something is going on with these 2 and they're hiding it from you. So it's like they're both hiding it from you. Okay. But when the smoke clears, you're going to find out exactly what it was, is what this card is telling you. Okay. But look at this body language. I'm just going to put a little closer. Look at her body language opposed to his. He has his hands up like he's all in about what's going on here. But he's like, when the smoke clears, I don't want nothing to do with this. Okay. And she has her hand on his shoulder like, yeah, you know, we can keep this little secret between the both of us. Nobody has to know. Meaning you, this person that's behind his back, you know, she's saying we don't have to, she doesn't have to know. We don't have to involve Xiomayra about what's going on. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I just figured the Xio was pronounced as a Z. So if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. Please forgive me. Okay. But I see that they're both hiding something from you. Okay. All right. Now, you also got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and if they haven't yet, they will. Okay. So someone new is going to come into your life, and I'm feeling like the universe is bringing this person into your life because they see that you're struggling with this relationship and you're going through so much, and they're like, you know what? It's time to bring some positive energy into Xiomayra's life so that she can get what she deserves when it comes to love and relationships. Okay. Now, me being newsy and all, I had to clarify this card. Clarifying a card is when I pull an extra card just to see who may be coming into your love life. Okay. This new person. Now, clarifying the new love card was the King of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person. Okay. So you have new love coming in, fire sign person. This person is very energetic. They're very passionate. They're very charismatic. This is a go-getter type of person. So it's like they have a lot of energy. They go after what they want. They know what they want. It's like a fire sign is someone who's like very, like, I'm feeling like with this person, this connection, because you're a water sign, you're going to have a good connection with this person. Okay. Because it's like, water and fire, you know what you get out of water and fire. You get like a steamy effect. I'm feeling like once you meet this person, this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's how y'all going to hit it off in the beginning. The connection is going to be really strong. But I just want to suggest to you to get to know this person's intentions. Okay, find out what they want from you, what they're all about before you jump head first. Okay, because I don't know, I'm picking up messages from spirit that you guys are going to have something really strong, something really steamy, something really, some type of great attraction to each other from the very beginning. And you know, when that happens, Xiomayra, like, it's hard to pull back if you start not to like what this person is really about. Okay, so just get to know whoever this fire sign is that's coming in for you. Okay. Now, the next two cards that I have for you is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this doesn't mean someone from your distant past. This card is all about you and Mike, okay? And the reason why I say that is because I asked Spirit, what will be the outcome? What's going to happen with everything that's going on here? I don't see you guys breaking up unless you walk away from the situation. Now, if you're not willing to walk away from the situation, I see that he's not either. Okay, now you can work through this if he's willing to tell you the truth about what's going on between him and China, because there is something going on, because the deception card did jump for you. Okay, so I see you guys working it out, but what I want to suggest for you, even though I see a reconciliation and I see you guys working things out, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Do not let him take advantage of you. Do not let him walk over top of you. And definitely do not let him take you for granted. Okay? Because I feel like that's what he's doing here. He's taking you for granted because he knows how much you care about him, and he knows that you're not all about walking away. Okay? Now, but I do feel that this new love that's coming in, I'm feeling like he's going to snatch your attention away from Mike. Okay, so there may be some competition coming up, or there may be some choices that you're going to have to make in a month or so. Could be about 2 months, but it may be less than that. But I feel like you're going to have to make some choices between two people. Maybe a new love and Mike. Okay, because he's not used to this. So this is going to be some type of energy or something that he's going to see that he's not used to seeing. Okay. All right. So those were your message cards. Now, let's get into the other cards that jumped for you. Let me just lower my camera a little bit. Got ashes everywhere. Let's lower my camera a little bit so that we can see what else jumped for you. Okay? So, the High Priestess jumped for you. The Five of Cups. And the Page of Cups. All right, let me just explain to you what I see here. When it comes to this High Priestess, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Cups in reverse, the universe is telling you to trust your intuition this month. If you feel strongly about something, don't dismiss your feelings. They are very much so valid, okay? And I said that with your message cards, and I'm just reiterating it. Your feelings are valid. I see that you're also hanging on to some past hurt, and you're unable to release something that he may have put you through. He may be offering love to you. And when I say him, I mean Mike. Mike may be offering love to you, but it's not the love you want. His love is very immature. And the reason why I say that is because you have the Page of Cups here and it's in the reverse. Whenever you have the Page of Cups and it's in the reverse, pages are the younger energy of the tarot world, okay? And when they offer love to you, it's wishy-washy and not stable. Mike may offer you love one day, and then the next day you have no idea what he's up to or what's going on with him. Okay, and I feel like he's like, well, I feel like he likes it that way. I'll just say that. Okay, he likes it that way so that you can't keep tabs on him. Very sneaky, manipulative behavior, I feel like is going on with this Page of Cups energy. So I feel like, yeah, he's willing to offer you love. He cares about you, but he's not giving you everything. Like, he's not putting in the same amount of love, effort, time, energy that you're putting in, is what I'll say. This is what you get when the Page of Cups shows up in the reverse. So this is why I feel like with the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups, you know, you're wanting this soulmate energy. You're wanting this togetherness with him. And I'm feeling like you can have it, but he needs to come in and he needs to even out this situation, because I do see that you're doing more than he is to keep this relationship intact. Okay? All right. So those were your jumping cards. Now let's get into your reading. Let's see what the universe has to say about your love life. All right. So let me fix my lighting for a minute. This is so aggravating. I don't know why my lighting is like this today. There we go. That's a little better. You can see the cards a little better. All right. So the first two cards that I have for you is the Fool card. And you have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. You may be saying to yourself that you need a new start to your love life because what you have with Mike is not working out the way you want it to or the way you expected it to, okay? But these are only thoughts for now because you haven't put any action behind them. But that's okay. Don't trip. Don't even trip, because you did get the new love card clarified by the King of Wands. So someone new will be coming your way soon to take your mind off of Mike and his buffoonery. All right, all his bullshit that he got going on. I'm feeling like when this new person comes in, that's when you're going to take this leap of faith, because that's what the Fool card is all about. The Fool card is about venturing out into the unknown, someone new coming in, doing something new, meeting someone new, and being like, you know what, I'm just going to take a risk with this new person because the shit that I got now, I mean, you know, it's whatever. If I'm the only one putting in the energy, then I might as well go ahead and take this risk with this new person. So I'm feeling like that's what's going to be happening in the future for you when it comes to you, Mike, and this new person that's coming in. Now, the next two cards that I have for you is the Seven of Wands. And you also have the Lover's card. I see you standing your ground about Mike and him choosing between you or someone else, and you refuse to let up. You also may be talking to him about committing to the relationship the way he should without playing games, okay? I see that you're tired of him doing whatever he wants and getting away with it. And the way you can change that, Xiomayra, is to set some boundaries in your relationship. If something is going on that you don't agree with, you have to step back from the relationship until your needs are met, okay? You can't keep giving and giving and giving, because then you're going to feel depleted, because you're not getting what you want. It's not fair. You can't keep doing that, because if you don't step back, things are going to always be one-sided between you and Mike, okay? The next two cards that I have for you is the Judgment card, and you have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. I see you're waking up and realizing you're doing too damn much to keep this relationship afloat, and he's not doing enough. I see that Mike is emotionally unstable, okay? Because whenever you have the Knight of Cups and it's in the reverse, this is someone that has love to offer you. Okay, let me just turn it around so you can see it. He has love to offer you, but he's offering it when the hell he wants to offer it, not when you want it or when you feel it should be offered. Like, you may be offering him all your love, and he's coming in offering you love here and there. So I see that he's emotionally unstable when it comes to love, per the reverse Knight of Cups. He's bringing in love, but like I said, it's very slow. And he does it the way he sees fit and not the way you deserve and want him to. I feel like, per the energy in this reading, he has some form of arrogance and narcissistic attitude about himself that makes him feel like he deserves your loyalty, but he don't have to give you his, is what I see here. So he may be feeling like, yeah, you got to be on the up and up with him, and you got to be loyal to him, and you can't have nobody on the side. But when it comes to him, you know, the rules change, is what I see here. And I feel there is something that makes you very angry about him at times when it comes to that. Like, I feel like he's, you know, he has like a lot of stubborn energy about him. Okay, the next two cards that I have for you is the Four of Swords, and you have the Knight of Wands. I see that Mike may be giving things... Well, I see that Mike may be giving the things you're saying to him some careful thought and consideration, okay? And he promised to change or do right. But per the Knight of Wands, he will be in and out with this type of energy. So if he's telling you, like, I see he's thinking, right? So whatever you're saying to him, whatever, if you're talking to him or you're having an argument or a conversation or a disagreement, and you're saying, like, I'm just give you an example. If you're saying to him, like, I don't like the way you act, and I need you to come into this relationship. I need to see you more. I need you to pay me more attention. You know, I need you to take me out. We need to do things. You know, I don't need you to keep hiding shit. I need you to be out in the open. I'm feeling like he's thinking about this. He's giving this some thought and some consideration. And he's going to come in and try to do some of these things, right? But with the Knight of Wands being here, I also see that it's going to be short-lived. And what I mean by that is he may start off doing the right thing in the beginning, but it's not going to stay that way. It's going to be like an in and out type of situation. It's not going to be stable. Okay. And when I say it's not going to be stable, that means sometime he'll come in and he'll do the right thing. And then it'll be other times where he won't do the right thing. And you may have to argue with him about not doing the right thing. And you may have to continuously have these conversations with him, because with the Knight of Wands, I just feel like that's like really in and out, wishy-washy energy from him. And let's just be clear, he is a Virgo on a Libra cusp, which means he has a lot of stubbornness in him from his Virgo side. And then when it comes to his Libra side, it's like he can never make up his mind about things. One minute he wants something, the next minute he don't, and the next minute he don't know what the hell he wants, is what I see here. Okay. So yeah, I feel like he will act right for a little bit, then go right back to his past ways. All right, so the next two cards that I have for you is the Ten of Wands, and you also have the Seven of Pentacles. I see you're feeling drained and tired in this relationship, and it's starting to feel like a burden more so than love. It may feel like it's hard to get what you need without getting mad and aggressive and starting an argument. Okay. I feel then, you know, like that's when the fights come about of you trying to ask for what you want, because he diminishes this. I feel like he diminishes what you need, because the next two cards I have here is the Tower, Major Arcana, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So I see with the Tower and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, there was either a fallout or an argument or disagreement with you and Mike that you're trying to get over based around a female earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, per this Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles is in a reverse here. Okay. Which brings me to my next two cards. Like whenever you have the Tower, this is some type of chaos, some type of destruction, some type of bad argument or disagreement or a fight or something happened. But I'm feeling like it had everything to do with this Queen of Pentacles who's in the reverse. This earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn female. Okay. Now, it brings me to my next two cards that I have for you. When I ask Spirit, does Mike have anything going on with this China girl? You got the Three of Cups, you got the Seven of Swords, and you got the Devil. Okay, so let's just go over these three cards. These three cards indicates Mike and this girl is definitely dealing with each other, and they don't plan on stopping. Whenever the Devil card pops up in a love reading, it's all about temptation and lusting after someone that can't let go of each other, purely based around the act of sex, right? So I'm gonna just be real blunt and real honest, right? I'm feeling like they may just be having sex with each other, but that's all they care about. It's not like a set relationship or a set, like she won't call him her man and he won't call her his girl, because you're his girl, of course, right? So he's not going to call her that. But I'm feeling like that's all they get from each other, and they're fine with that. Because whenever you have the Devil's card here, look at them. Look at this card. They're naked. They ain't got no clothes on, and they're bound to each other, but solely for that purpose. So if she's coming over, seeing him or whatever, I'm feeling like it's just a sex thing. But I definitely see that something's going on. Okay. Now, it may not be something serious to where they're going to have this lasting relationship. I definitely don't see that. You know, I definitely don't see that here. But this card is all about lust, temptation, and sex. And I'm feeling like that's what they're getting from each other. And the reason why I'm feeling safe in saying that is because the Seven of Swords is here, which is our sneaky, liar, thief, cheater card. Okay, that's what we call it in the tarot deck. And then you also have the Three of Cups, third party situation. Okay, the Three of Cups are all about third party situations that are being hidden from you. But in this case, I feel like you already knew, because the High Priestess card jumped for you in the beginning, which is all about intuition and trusting your gut feelings. It's just like you didn't know for sure, but you knew, if that makes any sense. Now, per the Five of Wands and the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, I expect more conflict and confusion to come out of this situation, Xiomayra. Because once they find out that you know what they're up to, you're going to be asking him to make a choice between you and this girl, China. Okay? Per this Two of Pentacles. Because this is something, when the Two of Pentacles shows up, this is earth sign energy. A Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn person who is juggling two people. Okay? So this may be Mike in the middle juggling you and this girl named China. But like I said, purely China for sex reasons. Okay? Because of that Devil card being there, which is a major arcana. So whenever you get a major arcana in your reading, that's some shit that's going on. You don't have to manifest that or think about that or try to make that happen or try to take it away, because you can't, because it's there and it's what's going on. Now, with this Eight of Swords, I just see a lot of confusing thoughts around this. You're going to be up in your thoughts, okay? So prepare yourself for that, because once you confront them, you're going to be able to see who's lying, because they're both are going to be lying to you. I doubt if anybody's going to come out and be like, oh yeah, this is what we're doing. No, they're not. So you're going to have to not be in your feelings about this. And I know it sounds kind of crazy for me to tell you that, but if you can't get to the bottom of what's going on, you already know what's going on because you had a tarot card reading. And I don't feel like they're going to confess unless they're both just that bold, okay? But don't feel restricted, okay? Because look at this card. The Eight of Swords is about somebody who's feeling restricted. There's stormy weather. This person is blindfolded. She's wrapped around, like her arms are tied and bound. And these swords stand for thought process. So you're going to be in your thoughts about this situation. Okay, but don't, because even though there's going to be conflict, I see that he's actually going to take your side to try and get out of this. So whatever the situation leads to after you let him know, if you decide to do that, that you know what's going on, I'm feeling like, you know, because of the Five of Wands and the conflict that's going to be here, he's going to choose you, okay? But also, you have the Five of Swords. So I don't, like, when it comes to this Five of Swords, don't even worry about this, okay? Don't worry about the situation. He's going to get his karma, and it may come in the form of this new love coming around for you. He may put up a fight or try to deny this or go behind your back and still try to see this girl, okay? Because if you look at this Five of Swords card, I just see him hiding this sword behind his back, leaving two people out there to handle the situation on their own while he stand back and watch it. So he may try to deny it to the bitter end, but I feel like if you tell him to make a choice, he's going to choose you. Okay, he's going to choose you in this situation. But like I said, don't even worry about this. He's going to get his karma, and it may come in the form of this new love coming around for you, who may snatch your attention right off of him. And when this happens, Mike will then see he doesn't have you wrapped around his little finger like he thinks he does. Okay, so those are the messages that I have for your love and relationship reading. I just want to say thank you for coming to my channel. If you watched any of my videos, also you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at My Cards Never Lie Tarot. And I put out the energy for the day, so I shuffle a couple of cards and just let you know what the universe and spirit has to say about your love life. Once again, thank you for getting a private reading, and hopefully I will hear from you again in the future. Bye.